जरूरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
अनुभव करो अपन नाराज कितना प्यारा है, प्यारा भी है तो प्यारा भी है। तो सेकंड में बस हमारा राज और हमारा विश्व राज अधिकारी स्वरूप जो बाप ने नवयुग की गिफ्ट दी, नए वर्ष में एक दो को गिफ्ट देती है अलग काल की, और बाप गिफ्ट देती है विश्व राज के अधिकार की। अविनाशी गिफ्ट है ये, अविनाशी गिफ्ट इस समय बाप द्वारा आप सबके लिए अटल भावी बन जाती, जिस भावी को कोई डाल नहीं सकता। अचल है, अखंड है, ऐसे गिफ्ट मिल गई है ना, मिली है, मिल गई है, संभाल दिला रही है, ठीक है, संभाल के रखना गिफ्ट। कोई डाको ये गिफ्ट ले नहीं जाए, डबल लाख है ना, है सबके पास डबल लाख है। आजकल सिंगल लाख नहीं चलता, डबल लाख चाहिए। कार्ड का लाख नहीं, कार्ड का लाख चाहिए। तो कार्ड ने ऐसा लाख दिया है जो कोई भी तोड़ नहीं सकता। अगर अलबेले हो जाएगी तो डाकू आएगा। डाकू भी होशियार होते हैं, उनको पता पड़ जाता है इनका लाख आज ढीला है, इसलिए अलबेले नहीं हो।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Finish attachment to your body. First of all, Finish any attachment you have to your body and your attachment to your relationships and possessions will then automatically finish. In order to become an angel, first of all, practice. This body is for the sake of service. It is entrusted to you, and you are just a trustee. Then see how easy it will be to become an angel. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Parivar. Today's day 8. Stay in Avyakti silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic: finish attachment to your body. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone well, keeping body well, no attachment, right? And it's true because if you are attached to body, you cannot give power to your own body. You know, Dadi Gulzar had a beautiful role to play as chariot of Baba. So chariot was very important. So everyone, generally tells us, oh, our age we give our age to you. Baba gave my age also to you. So she used to say, I don't want that. Said, why? As long as Baba can use my body, that long I would want to live. Not because I want to live very long. What will I do? So she always had this thought that this chariot is for service. And as long as Baba can use this chariot, that long I want to live. Not just live for what? One time someone asked me, what are the facilities you have for old people? Do you all have some place for them? Or so I was saying that how in Baba's Yagya, even when you are old, because you have a lot of experience and you have good vibrations, and so whether it is at center or in a Brahmin household, they like them to be there because their presence is very important. So even living in the old body, our dadis, they will just be sitting, even if they don't do anything. Just be with us, Dadi, be with us. Because the experience, the power, the vibrations are always very, very helpful. Baba had been talking little bit on with the body and body consciousness. And so it's just like, because whole cycle, drama, is the interplay of soul and nature, right? Baba is beyond cycle. Taking birth, leaving body, being in the cycle is what soul and the nature. If that doesn't happen, there is no drama, right? So it's very, very interesting to understand love and respect for the nature. Love and respect for the nature, but no attachment. Someone said, when do I come to know that it's not only I have love, but now I have attachment? It happens, right? You love someone, then gradually becomes attachment. And Baba says no. As soon as there is sorrow, that means there is attachment. I lost something. I didn't get something. So it's like heaviness comes, attachment. With love, there will be good feelings of belonging, and so you have to have loveful vibrations for body, not attachment, but loveful vibration. Because the vibrations, what you will have for the body will help body. I remember one time Baba said, when your body is not get well, don't get fed up with body. तंग मत हो, अपने शरीर से तंग मत हो. Because when body is not well, you kind of start getting like, oh, why I have to do this? Why I have to do that? No? Still be a trustee and take care. And let it be used as long as you can. Because one is karma yoga. But there can also be mansa seva. Sustain the yagya through your presence. So until last minute, there are many. Didi Mohini's mother was Queen Mother. Dadi Gulzar's mother, all-rounder Dadi. So they were like, uh, they were very good. I mean, their bodies were old. But everyone would love to meet them, say hello to them, take drishti, take toli. And they were very, I am remembering that all-rounder Dadi Gulzar's mother. She was in Panda Bhavan, Delhi Panda Bhavan. I don't know, some of you might have gone there. So as we entered, there was a very little room in the front. And she used to live there. And I used to ask her at the night time, how do you manage? She says, all right, Baba is with me. And she was there because she wanted to be protector of Yagya. But also when you go and when you are leaving, she will want to say hello, give you toli. I used to go from USA. She will take me in her room and say, oh, I have something very nice I kept for you. When I got it, I said, Mohini will like it. I keep it. So this way she will keep hiding little gifts, and when I go, she will give. So there was no attachment, but it's just pure feeling. One time Dadi Janki said, is it necessary for us to have attachment with each other? Can we have pure attachment? Dadi Janki said, yes. Because we have attachment with each other, then we understand each other. We try to cooperate with each other. We work together. Then she directly asked me, you think I have attachment with you? I said, I definitely feel. Because when I go to London, so there is something they cook was very nice. So after that, anyone who came from London, she will send that. So there is lot of flow of pure love, lot for each other, but no attachment. Like Brahma Baba, when he left body, no one really cried, even his daughter. I even didn't have tears. And we loved him so much. But his power of silence, his purity, changed sorrow into understanding that soul has to become Avyakt. We were surprised that why we didn't cry. When I got the news, I just went in deep silence. as if Baba is also pulling us. Had very good experience. So pure love within the divine family is definitely there. And that is how even when we had to do the funeral for Brahma Baba, lot of love, respect for the body, which as a chariot of God shared love with us. So Baba is giving us some thoughts to create that awareness which will help us to be free from attachment. First of all, finish any attachment you have to your body. And attachment to your relationships and possessions will then automatically finish. In order to become an angel, first of all, practice. The body is for the sake of service. It is entrusted to you. You are just a trustee of the body. You are just a trustee of the body. Then see how easy it will be to become an angel. So it's just change of consciousness, right? So body is still valuable. At confluence age, Baba said this birth is diamond birth. In golden age, it will be golden birth. This one is diamond, more valuable because it's for service. In golden age, we will have good time with family, lot of good happiness, but we're not doing any service or charitable actions there. So this birth, this body is very, very valuable because of the time and task which we perform. So we practice, have some change of consciousness and sustain ourselves. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Didi.
Om Shanti Kalama.
Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar. So happy to be with you again. Feels like we are face to face. Yeah, this topic, actually, you covered it so beautifully about pure attachment. And as you were talking about pure attachment, I was actually remembering some of the scenes with you and Dadi Janki. And they were very touching when she would reach out to you and you would reach out to her, especially in times of sickness or anything like that, or even otherwise. And I was just thinking, she must be on Avyakt Parivar every day.
Definitely. We feel her presence.
And her ears must be itching too. She probably has a lot to say, in every situation or every topic. But I think you have been a beautiful channel in the last few years for us to bring that message. So you answered a question that I had, and it was to do with attachment. And my question was, how do you check for your attachment? Recently, you've been talking about checking, right? Check this, check this, check this. So how do you check for it? Of course, you're making effort to be detached from the body and practicing soul consciousness, all of that. But this checkpoint, what are our checkpoints? And I think you brought out this very clearly that as soon as I feel any sorrow or heaviness, I would know that there is some kind of attachment. But is there any more subtle signs of attachment to the body, something that I can pick up even before that heaviness builds up or sorrow builds up in any situation?
Because it's mine or it is for service. Baba's service, right? These are two concepts. So when it's my body, but then also recently Baba had been saying that we are responsible for the body. That means we have to take care of body, right? And you must have heard I tell this story that one time a young sister from London was coming down the training center, and we were in Indraprasthadi, myself, and she fell. So she came and, oh, Daddy, I fell. Why you fell? You should never fall. You shouldn't fall. So we were kind of, this poor girl, she's, her leg is hurting, and Daddy is saying, why you fell? Daddy said, no, when you fall, it's your mistake. So we then asked her later on, how did you fall? Because we wanted to support her feelings of pain and whatever. She said, I was coming down. Somebody was calling me behind us for something to ask. And I still kept coming down, looking up and coming down. So she missed a step. So I sometimes think that, of course, it's a karmic account, but also our habits and
Mm.
how we have to really kind of work out with the nature.
Missing a step, missing a thought, I think is a sign of some
Yeah.
kind of deeper eye.
So attachment is where your habits and everything is driven by body, not by the soul or in the of Baba. So that is why I think what we have to do more is whatever whether it's the food or clothing or wherever we live physically, we have to be kind of creating that feeling of I'm trustee and Baba has kept me here. Bring Baba more and more, I think, in your life, then automatically. So once I and my is not there won't be happiness.
Beautiful.
So pure attachment. I remember there was a time where Dadi didn't had the sisters, those who Ansaben and all of them. So Jayantiben and I used to take care of her. So I remember in Bandhuvan, she used to be physically not well. So we will, like Jayantiben will sit until 1 in the morning, and I will sit from 1 to, like we took turns for whole night we were awake. So somebody will say it's attachment, but that's the pure love where you sacrifice and you don't feel it. You rather feel good. People used to be surprised. How can you all do that? Say, it's okay, we do yoga. We sit and remember Baba and be by her bedside. So I think this care for each other also is very important in Brahmin life, right?
Okay.
Because I remember even my Lokik mother said one time, I am serving you not because you're my daughter, but because you will do world service. So I will also get some share from there. And it really touched me. I had tears in my eyes. Said, look at the mothers also that they help you to go
Right.
beyond everything. Yeah.
Right. I
Because
was also,
generally when I am not well, then our own spiritual sisters are with us, not Lokik parents. But that day there was no one to sleep with me in the hospital. So she said, okay, I will sleep. And then when she came in the room, she said, I'm not here to serve you as my daughter, but because you will be serving the world. So I am here to serve you. I really thought that there are so many souls who are yogis, but she was just little bit of gyan. But her whole understanding was something very so that
beautiful.
we can change our relationships to very pure and detached relationship, but still we can be together. Right?
I was also remembering recent Murli Baba was talking about Brahma Baba's stage, of course, but also the way he conducted and managed his body, till the end. And he was making reference to it as it was a subtle power. It was a subtle power that he had, that he could keep himself so well. So I was also thinking perhaps it has a lot to do with non-attachment to the body, that he was able to use that power in a very pure way to keep the body like that,
It could be non-attachment, or it could be always thinking it's Baba's chariot. It's
Baba's
Baba's chariot. Baba is sitting next to me in the forehead. I have given Baba loan of this body. So like body had this whole energy of that God will use the body. God will use the body. I
Right.
think one is just remembrance, and other is that I have given this body on loan to Baba. So that means I have to keep it well,
Yeah.
Very beautiful consciousness. Yeah.
Right. It was interesting that you covered today about presence of our elders or older people old in age, in other words. And it's beautiful model that Baba has set up, and we see a lot of it in Madhuban and many centers in India. But I was just thinking about the practicality of how to make it happen, in day-to-day and present-day situations. Many times we're not able to do that in terms of keeping some of our older ones in the center and taking care of them, and of course providing them all the facilities. Do you have any thoughts on what we can do more of in terms of taking care of elders or older BKs in our homes and families and centers?
In Shantivan, no, they have the Shromani, very beautiful facility. And last year they invited me, I went and I saw they have medical, they have doctor, they have the food, simple food, and they give them food of their choice. And now Dr. Pratap was telling me that they have land. So he wants to build another one because they are waiting for 200 senior citizens to come in. So what happens, let's say, there are many, many sisters, their parents, sisters have to surrender or they want to live a surrendered life. We have example of Kusum from Milpitas. She said it's many, many years now that her parents, as soon as it was built, they were the first ones. So, financially there is whatever they charge or, so I think that facility should be created, but then you need nurses, you need helpers, that's the whole purpose.
Big
So,
venture. Mhm.
yeah. So I remember one time, and Dr. Shwetank, I don't know if he's listening, he said, oh, I want to create a senior citizen home. So something like that should be created, I think. But see, what happens is that if I am surrender and my time Lord goes into just taking care of parents, then it's difficult. But Baba's Lokik wife, Jasota, when she was not well, Baba sent Nirmal Shanta Dadi to go and take care of her in the end, so that parental, children around and
Oh, really?
good take care. And then she left body actually in Nirmal Chanda Dadi's lap. And these days also I know so many BKs are going to India. My father is not well. So whatever way, but then as surrender, you don't have much time, and also you can't be just with the logics too. So I think that it's every situation everywhere is different. Love for them, respect them, and see what best you can do.
Beautiful. This last question perhaps is connected to something that you, I think, mentioned yesterday or the day before about a thought, that how in our thought, there are two things, that sometimes we could have a lot of good wishes for someone, but not necessarily the capacity to serve that one. So I think it was in reference to this building the capacity of reaching out, or purity, or being able to help in a specific way. So even though sometimes you have a good wishes, but why is it that we are not able to really bring benefit or have the capacity to get our point across, or serve them in any meaningful way? So it has to do with capacity of thought. How do you increase capacity of your thought is my question.
In every virtue is a capacity. You know?
Mm.
Love is capacity, purity is capacity, understanding is capacity, communication is capacity. So as we keep increasing our virtues, actually our capacity keep growing, and then you can serve from there. So it's not only good wishes, but there is power also in the good, and that comes through these virtues. Right? Let's say I have a lot of patience with someone, so I'm serving where there is not only good wishes, but my patience will also work. That will also give power, strength, support. You know? I mean,
And
it's a vast topic. Yeah,
right. And Baba's remembrance helps to draw that, right? Draw that as power.
definitely. Yeah. Every virtue, Lokik people also have virtues, very good, but they do not have Baba's power. That is the difference. We have virtue, but also we have Baba's remembrance. And I'm using virtue based on that knowledge and yoga. It has a different capacity and power. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
We all had good time in Peace Village.
Oh, we still are feeling it. We have a beautiful fragrance you have left behind. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Om Shanti.
Thank you.
बाबा कहते हो यही बच्चे मेरे ताज तुम्ही, नैन के नूर लाडलो मेरी आवाज तुम्ही, मेरी दुनिया में तेरे दम से उजाला, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
इस प्योरिटी ने कठिनाइयां भी पैदा की हैं, पर इस प्योरिटी ने साथ भी बहुत दिया है, पवित्रता की शक्ति ने। आज हमारी कितनी कन्याएं हैं, पवित्रता की शक्ति ने आज कितने उनको आगे शक्ति दी, और हमारी ब्रांचेस खुली और सेवा केंद्र आज भी खुल रहे हैं। हजारों की संख्या में कन्याएं कौन सी शक्ति ले रही हैं? ये ब्रह्मचर्य की शक्ति। और आज ये कन्याएं हमारी शक्तिशाली ना बनती, हमारे सेंटर खुलते, हमारी सेवाएं आगे बढ़ती, कौन उनको अंदर ताकत दे रहा है? कौन एक कुमारी को उनका मन बदलता है और उनको शक्तिशाली बनाता है, और वही कुमारी गृहस्थियों को पवित्र बनाने लगती है? ये कौन सी शक्ति है? एक कुमारी होते हुए गृहस्थियों को ज्ञान सुना करके पवित्र बना रही है। ये बाबा की ताकत है, बाबा की शक्ति काम कर रही है। ये इसलिए ये मूल शक्ति है हमारी। तो लास्ट में इस जो ब्रह्मचर्य की पालना सहज कैसे हो सकती है, उसके लिए 2-3 मिनट मैं आपको कुछ पॉइंट्स दूंगा। पहली बात कि आपने अपने योग की क्वालिटी को अच्छा करना है। चाहे आप 15 मिनट बैठो, चाहे आधा घंटे बैठो, यहाँ पर टाइम की बात नहीं है, क्वालिटी की बात है। योग को योग समझो, योग को नींद नहीं समझो। कई लोग योग के नाम से आजकल नींद करने लग जाते हैं। एक्टिव, इसी क्वालिटी को ठीक करो। और केवल 5-10 मिनट से आप समझो कि आपको कोई शक्ति मिलेगी, कनेक्शन मिल जाएगा और स्टेबिलिटी माइंड की बनेगी, वो पॉसिबल नहीं है। आपको क्वाइट टाइम देने की ज़रूरत है, अच्छा टाइम देने की ज़रूरत है। शायद शुरुआत में 10-15 मिनट से करो, आधे घंटे से करो, मगर आपको बीच बीच में टाइम देने की ज़रूरत है, ताकि माइंड की, आपके थॉट सिस्टम की क्वालिटी चेक खुद करो, चेक करो, फीलिंग चेक करो कि अच्छा अब मैं बैठ, अभी क्या हो रहा है, मुझे, मेरा मन कहाँ जा रहा है, मैं योग के लिए, बाबा से कनेक्शन के लिए बैठा हूँ, मन मेरा कहाँ जा रहा है, कहाँ जा रहा है। अपनी चेकिंग करो, चेंज करो। मेरा मन जा रहा है सूक्ष्म वतन, निराकारी दुनिया, ऐसे मेरा मन ऊपर की तरफ जाता है, नहीं तो योग ही नहीं है। अगर मैं इसी दुनिया के थॉट्स में ही रहता हूँ तो योग तो है नहीं है। वो तो योग में ना 5 तत्वों से पार मन को ले जाना, ये चेकिंग बहुत ज़रूरी है। बाई प्रैक्टिस ये हो जाता है, प्रैक्टिस मेक्स परफेक्ट। दूसरी बात, इसमें आपको मदद करेगी बाबा की मुरली। मुरली सुनना अच्छी बात है, पढ़ना अच्छी बात है, पर मुरली में से 2-3 पॉइंट्स भी याद रखना ज़रूरी है। दो 3 पॉइंट सुबह के टाइम पर अंदर याद कर लो, आज की मुरली में ये था, बाबा ने ये कहा। बस घंटा 2 घंटे के बाद जस्ट रिवाइज अंदर ही अंदर, आज बाबा ने ये कहा था। बाबा की बात याद आई, बाबा याद आया। ये भी बाबा को याद करने का बड़ा अच्छा तरीका है। और वो ऐसा रहे कि शाम तक, रात को सोने तक आपको वो पॉइंट याद है, आज की मुरली की याद है। ये आपका लिंक बना रहेगा। दिस इज योगा, दिस इज कनेक्शन।
शान है, दिल तख्त पर हमें रख लिया, खुद से ऊंचा मान देकर नाम दिल पर लिख लिया। ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, जिंदगी जीने की हमको एक नई तदबीर दी, आपने बाबा हमें।
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Kalaben. And now, tomorrow is Tuesday, and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Special meditation conducted by Latin America Angels. And then, but he will continue for whole day. Then evening, Avyakti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:15. This is something new which has been started. It's for children. And because all children who are in Avyakti Children class, they in this new year, they wanted to make sure that they want to read Murli every day. So this is the request from them. So this is what has started for Avyakti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:15 p.m. And that will be in breakout room for only for children. And the bhakti will continue in main room. And whole day bhakti is on for in Avyakti Parivar Zoom. And then 5 to 6 p.m. So that's the same time. But breakout room will be for children and the main room will be for Murli revision. 5 to 6 p.m. Then evening, we will have Hindi series, English series, and Avyakt journey. Welcome to Avyakt journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969, multi-million-fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 31st of May, 1972. Effort to become the Ashtadevta and special deities in the future. Those who are ready to oppose others on the battlefield will never let go of their weapons. Even when they go to sleep, they do not let go of their weapons. In the same way, do not forget your 8 powers when you go to sleep. That is, you have to keep your weapons with you. It should not be that at the time when Maya attacks you, you sit down and try to think about what yukti you should adopt. Then time would go by whilst you are just thinking about it. Therefore, you should constantly remain ever ready. If you are not constantly alert and ever ready, Maya will deceive you in one way or another. And what will the result of deceit be? Seeing your own self, waves of sorrow emerge. Your weaknesses bring more weaknesses. If you do not have any weaknesses, then more weaknesses can never come. All of you call yourselves the emperors of the land that is free from sorrow, do you not? This is the stage of the present time when the world of sorrow is in front of you. You have the knowledge of sorrow and no sorrow at this time. Whilst this exists, you constantly reside in that stage. And this is why you are called the emperors of the land that is free from sorrow. Although you are beggars, whilst being beggars, you are the emperors of the land that is free from sorrow. So, do you constantly stay in the intoxication of being the emperors of the land that is free from sorrow? The emperors, that is, the rulers, automatically have the power to rule the kingdom. But if you do not use that automatic power in the right way, if they become trapped in some wrong task somewhere or another, then they lose the power to rule and their royal status. In the same way, here also, you are the emperors of the land that is free from sorrow. and you have the attainment of all powers. However, if you come under the influence of bad company or under the influence of any physical organs and lose your powers, then the attainment and happiness that you have attained as the emperor of the land that is free from sorrow automatically disappears. Just as those emperors become bankrupt, in the same way, here also, because of being subservient to Maya, you become bankrupt. This is why you say, what can I do? How will it happen? When will it happen? All these are the signs of being bankrupt and a king of attachment. You come under the influence of one or another physical organ and lose your powers. Do you understand? So, do not ever forget the awareness that you are the embodiment of 8 powers and an emperor of the land that is free from sorrow. In bhakti also, you always called out to constantly stay under his canopy of protection. So, why do you move away from the canopy of protection of his company and his hand? Nowadays, in the old world also, if someone has a good companion who has even a little position, then she has intoxication and happiness because she thinks that her backbone is powerful. This is why she has intoxication and remains happy. So, who is the backbone of all of you? Those who have the Almighty authority as their backbone should have so much intoxication and happiness. Acha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
अंधेरे